Oh, boys and girls, things have started to go a little bit wrong. We've only been back a couple of days, and already we've managed to bottle promotion, lose our 11th playoff in a row, turn professional, which we thought was good news, only to find out that meant everybody wanted pay rises, and we couldn't afford to sign any players. We're in the National League for the 4th year in a row. We have to get promoted this season. Surely, we've gone professional now. We kind of have to reward the board with a promotion. But first, I've got to try and figure out if I can actually bring in some new players to the club. I wasn't over exaggerating when I was doing the intro. We've gone professional. But the first thing that happened, and can't believe I did. There you go. Look, we're professional, and the media think we're going to finish second. But we've released half the team, and the first thing that the half that remained did upon going professional was come to me and say, "So we're professional now. Can I have some extra money, please?" Tyler Goodrum, for example, I think he was on about £300 a week last year. In fact, no, that's his current contract. We haven't even offered him we can't even offer him a new contract. So he's already on £850. We tried to offer him a 1,100 and he wouldn't even accept that. But they're all after loads and loads of money. So we're now operating on a squad of 19 people, which has almost used up our entire budget. We've got enough budget to bring in one more player, but we also need to increase salaries of some of these players who are staying, because we've got multiple key players who are out of contract next summer. Everyone from Aaron Berry upwards is leaving next summer. So we've only got 6 players on contracts longer than a year. And for a club that's supposed to be selling players on at a profit, that's not ideal, because we're not going to make much of a profit. So we kind of need to renew a load of these contracts, but they all want more money to do it. But we also need to bring in players. So I think loans is what we're going to be doing. I don't know if Pascal had any irons in the fire. Brilliant. I mean, you lot were here. Who was supervising this? How have we got to the 14th of July? There is literally no transfer business going on. We have made a few signings early in the summer. Our usual bunch of youngsters that aren't great. And then these are the players who are supposed to be the big difference makers. Cole Murphy, who is our new third choice centre back. I mean, he's a difference maker. Mark Scully, who is a new striker with 2-star current ability. Paul Roberts. Have we got any first team players here? Paul Roberts is a new striker with 2.5-star current ability. Reece McConnell is a new winger / central midfielder with 2-star current ability. And then Kareem Linton is a 3-star right back. We've actually got a half decent right back there. But in order to get to that point, we've released Blair, McKiernan, Livermore has been sold. We've also released Mo Isa, McAneff, Knowles, Colvin, Davidson, Andrucci, Ant Chipman has left the club. So yes, we finished second last year. Yes, we made it to Wembley for the playoff final. But I think at the moment, we've probably weakened the team, despite what the media thinking we can be in a promotion fight again. I think we have weakened the team. We do have Roberts in the Media Dream 11, which is lovely to see. Is he one of ours as well? No, Newport playing the same kits as us. But we've got, Roberts is the second best player in the division. We've got 2 weeks until the season starts against Kingstonian. We've only got 19 players. We're not panicking yet. I'm a little bit confused as to why my director of football hasn't signed a load of players for us, because you would think with a squad this small, the director of football might have thoughts about that. It looks like we've scouted a lot of these already, so maybe I wasn't completely useless in the last stream, leaving me with it all to do with only 2 weeks to do it in. But I think I just spent the whole of Wednesday on tilt that we lost the playoff final. And I do feel like we've ballsed up this transfer window a little bit so far. So we'll scout those boys. So I think we need a striker. Although Theodros might be our striker. Because, of course, he was brilliant on loan at Guiseley last year. So maybe he's a striker. So if we've got Goodrum on the right, Theodros up front, Berry in there. We need a left winger. In midfield, we don't really have anything. We need a couple of central midfielders. Centre back, we're fine. Left back, we're fine. Right back, we're now fine. In goal, we're probably fine. So striker, left wing, couple of central midfielders. See, I want him. I immediately look at him and I want him. Oh, I want him. But he's going to take all of our remaining budget, and it's a position we do not need players in. We literally need bodies in these other positions. Let's see how much he's going to... For goodness sake. That is all of our budget gone. But he's a guaranteed 20 goal a season, 20 goal plus a season striker, which we've never had in the entire save. But that is the budget gone. We can't bring in anyone else. So we'd be going into the season with 3 centre mids, 3 centre backs. Right. See, I want him as well. He's an excellent central midfielder. Forget budgets. Budgets are for losers. We don't do budgets anymore. Right. Cameron Humphreys. Is he the striker? No. Oh, we're going to get the striker. Let's get him first. And then get him. These are 2 really good signings. Right. He's not as good as he was supposed to be. Fringe player? We're giving him 1.3k a week. Fringe player, my eye. He is the best out-and-out striker at the club, though, behind Goodrum. I'd like to think with Goodrum and Theodros creating, and that guy with a proven track record for scoring goals, we should have just solved our big problem we've had in recent years, which is we can't score enough goals. I mean, for National League, he can't pass. Who cares? There's plenty of people around him who can pass. His job is literally to be stood pretty much where he's standing on that diagram. I want him to stand there. Theodros is going to hover around here. Goodrum's going to hover around here. Redfern or Rocco Flex are going to hover around here. They're all going to try... This is tactics with Kev right here. They're all going to try and give him the football. And then once he gets the football in there, he's going to use his 13 composure and his 14 finishing to put the ball into the goal. He's a central midfielder, and we did need one. A little bit more of a creative force as well. Can play anywhere in the fancy positions. These are known as the Arsenal positions. The little tippy-tappy fancy positions. Let's see if those 2 transfers made a difference. See, we're back up to second. Those transfers have impressed the media. Let's get him in on trial. I'm hoping my director of football will notice the problem and miraculously find me a loanee left winger for free. The way only director of football seems to be able to do. That guy's in the Wigan first team squad. That's got to be a good sign. As a backup to the backups. Doesn't want to fit. Right, there you go. We'll have him. He can be our 4th choice centre-back. He might end up being brilliant. He's in Swindon's first team squad. They are in League 2, but still. Reece Drake. Wanted by loads of clubs as well. So, yeah, that means he must be good. No wage contribution needed for him. There you go. We've got our 4th choice centre-back coming in, who looks like a 4th choice centre-back. I mean, to be fair, he's got potential. He might get good as the season goes on, but for now, he's just there to make up the numbers. And likewise, this guy in midfield, if he's better than 2 stars, it's a bonus. He's just there as a fourth option. He's not better than 2 stars. Phenomenal. That is the team that is going to win the league. The media think second. I'll show you, media. Right, so that should... I mean, it's all about getting these 3... I explained this before. These 3 to get him to score. That's the task here. I'll just lose 13-0 now, and I'll just resign. Why not switch in Goodrum and Redfern? Because Goodrum can't play on the left wing. Whereas Redfern can. Look at you lot telling me off for button clicking. Pre-season button clicking when you're going a new tactic is completely normal. This isn't new. I won't change it till Christmas now. I won't change it mid-match. But when you're setting up a new tactic at the start of the season with new players, if you're not button clicking, you're doing it wrong. I know you don't mean to do this, Kev, but who would actually use anything other than key highlights? Am I on something other than key highlights? Is that what you're telling me? Oh my God, why am I on comprehensive highlights? I think that's because we did it for the last day, for the playoff final. We switched to comprehensive highlights at the end. We're losing 2-0. We're going back to the 4-2-3-1 after this game. Might even switch to it now. We've got all the players who can play that system. I've given this new tactic 20 minutes. What more does it need, really? Okay, we'll give it another 20. Oh, that's offside. That has to be offside. Referee, linesman, somebody! That was offside! We've got the 2 best centre-backs in the division. How is this happening? At least, you know, Theodros is proven in the National League North for next season. I think I'd get sacked if we looked like we were going to get relegated. We're going to be fine. We're going to get back into the game now. There you go. Redfern, far post. Immediate reply at the start of the second half. What? How was that one offside and the other one that... He was never offside. You know that's what I want. That's, you know, if I have a choice for a star man, you know I want them to be a deep line playmaker on defend, averaging like a 6.93. That's my dream right there. That's what I want for my best players. We're going to score another goal. We're going to score another goal. Ocoflex is in. You idiot. Right. Magoma sticks this in the top corner, surely. 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 What a time to be alive. Right. We're going to now ceremonially delete the 4-2-4 tactic that we were training. Because we're not losers, so we don't need to use it. Loser tactic. Clear slot. Ooh, I love having a clear slot. Ah! It's the noise we make when we score a goal. Right. Let's do another football, please. I'm a little bit wary about the fact that this seems like quite a tight game. I still don't think we've got the free-flowing, goal-scoring brilliance that I was hoping for from this team. Although that's a lovely cross from Goodrum. And there's Okoronkwo with his second goal since he's arrived, both times whilst playing as a striker. He's got to be the centre forward. This is the shape for the front three, I think. I won't accept that that is a finished name. Where is he? There are definitely letters missing from both of those names. Anything that involves me doing something extra, I then become the bottleneck in the system again. That's a great save from Wooster. That save was a good example, though, of something that could be clipped, because that is the best save I've ever seen in Football Manager. This ground is far too big for non-league. Port Vale in non-league in real life now. That's ridiculous if they are. They're far too big a club to be in non-league. They're a perfect example of why there should be a National League North and South. They're in League 2. Okay. I'll allow it. Oh, Wooster! I mean, get Frenchie. Where's Frenchie? What has just happened there? What has just happened there? We're not ready to go professional, and it has made this very, very difficult. FA Cup to the rescue. Problem is, we've got £1 million in the bank. It's not that we don't have money. It's that they won't give me the budgets because they know that they'll disappear. They want to keep the money. I do see now why Ben got stuck in the National League for 7 years or whatever it was last year. Because it's hard. If you don't have that big player sale, if you don't do it, basically, if you don't do it first time, then it gets infinitely harder from there. And we've had a couple of unlucky moments where we could have done it, and we didn't have the luck go our way. We've been in the playoffs 2 years in a row, but this just feels like a bit of a step too far this year. We're down in 16th place. Oh, no. And the board are looking for us to reach the playoffs as a minimum. I could actually get sacked. Let's see how Posh are getting on. I reckon they're still interested in me. They're 11th in the championship now. Oh, God. Oh, God. And they've probably done it without spending anywhere near the amount of money I spent. They are. By this point, I'd spend... Play more games, Frenchie. I'm going to sack the assistant manager. It's his fault, I've decided. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. That's him out of the way. Let's hire a new one. Right, desperate times, desperate measures, all that kind of stuff. We're doing the preset 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress. Hold a team meeting. Idiots. You're all idiots. I'm going to challenge them. And then I'm going to pump my fists at them. They're all very happy and thrilled. Come on! Let's all do a football. Let's all do a football. La da da da. La da da da. Let's all do a football. Let's all do a football. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, I'm so sad. We're in the relegation zone. I'm going to get sacked. Come on, Kizu! There you go, see? Touchline shouts. When we win the Champions League in a couple of months' time, it's going to be so much sweeter for having gone through this together. We're bonding here, boys and girls. This is our darkest night. But the benefit of a darkest night is the dawn is so much brighter and sweeter, and you're just happy to be alive. I got tangled in my hair. Yes, we'll have tactical changes, please. That'd be great. Oh! Etc. Come on! Beautiful. Come on, do another one. Do a second football. A third football. Come on! I can smell it. I can smell a goal. I love Bishop's hair. He's brilliant. Might have to play him just because of that haircut. We're going to do it. We're going to score a goal here. Ocoflex. Magoma. Paris Magoma! Oh, come on now! Aldershot were up in the playoffs as well. Right, my point still stands. If I don't get an assistant manager by the time the Newport game comes around, Tony's getting sacked. I'm done with him. Stop messing with me, Tony. I need an assistant manager. I need a scapegoat. I've proven that we were rubbish when Ellis was around. I'm in sole control. We win a football match. But I do need a scapegoat in case we accidentally lose one at some point. Come on, boys. More! They're down to 10 men. We're going attacking. We want another win. Magoma across to Redfern. Blake. I don't even know who Blake is. Is he that new right back? Blake again. He's my favourite player in a blue shirt. Roberts! His first ever goal for the club! Oh, come along now. Newport 0, Leamington 1. We're going to the Premier League, boys and girls. Look, we're back in the top half of the table. We don't have to scroll anymore to find us. We go above Newport with this. This is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Dominant. They did. Oh, they got a shot right at the end in like the 93rd minute. They had their first shot of the game. But we've now won 2 back-to-back. Monday afternoon, we win every single game. That is my promise to you. I think I can make that promise based on the form we're in. Who needs an assistant manager?